Today is Sunday, September 25th, 2022. It is also day 230 of Blender, and today I'm going to do a Johnny Test inspired lab room. I don't know, we're gonna go for it though. So I have this cube, I'm gonna press X to delete it, then Shift A mesh out of plane, then I'll press S to scale the plane, but then 4 to scale 4 meters. Then I'll go into edit mode at the top left corner, or you could just press on tab and switch out between these two modes. I'll make sure I'm in edge select and then select these two edges, and then select this one as I'm pressing shift, and then E to extrude the edges, and then Z to extrude along the Z axis, which is the blue up and down line. And then I'll press 8 so it extrudes 8 meters along the Z axis. I'll go back into object mode and then I'll do Control A to apply the scale. Then in edit mode, I'll select everything by pressing A and then do Shift N to recalculate normals. And then I'll do Alt E and extrude faces along normals. And then I'll do 1 and then Alt so that it's even. So not pressing Alt, and then right click or left click actually. All right, and then back in object mode, I'll do Control A and then apply the scale again. And then I'll go edge select these edges here, and then do Control B to add a bevel, and I'll do something like that. Change the segments to be 8, it's already 8, okay, that's fine then. And then object mode, and there we have our basic shape. All right, now, first things first, I think I'm gonna start with the base. So I'm not sure, okay, let's do a few things. So I'm gonna do Shift A, add a cube, GZ to bring it up here. I'm actually gonna go, let's see, right view, nope, wrong view. Front view? Nope. Right top? I'm so confused. Okay, I guess whatever view this is. Let me just do it manually. Alright, S and then Z to scale on the Z axis. GZ to bring it down. S and then X to scale along the X axis, which is the red one, right? And then I'll do edit mode. And either I want to, let's see, scale. No. Let me go into edit mode. Maybe just bring this up GZ and then select the bottom face and then scale that by pressing S. So make sure I'm in face select at the top left corner, third button, and then select the bottom face, should turn you little yellow brown, and then S to scale. So that's kind of the shape I want. And then I'll take, go into edit mode, scale this one also, select this face and then scale it. Kind of like that might be good. All right, I'll turn on snapping and snap to face so that when I move it, it snaps to the bottom here. All right, and then I might just do turn off snapping, S and then X to kind of do this. Scale along the X axis so it's like centered, and then let's move on. So now there's like a circle thing. I'm just not sure. Is it a circle? I need a top view of this. Let me search it up. I mean, looking at this image, I think it's a circle, right? It just might, no, actually might be a cube, but smaller. So let me try doing this again. So Shift A, what did I just do? Okay. Shift A, mesh, add a cube, GZ to bring it up, and then S and then Z to scale it on the Z axis. And then even scale it a little bit more, and then I'll do edit mode, select this face at the bottom, then S to scale. Whoa, that's too much though. Maybe like that, and then I'll scale it like this. I'm just not sure. S and then Z to scale, that might not be what I'm going for. Because it needs to be more like racked. So how about I do this? Kind of something like that maybe is what it's looking like. GZ, so it looks like that. I'm just really not sure if it's circular or not. There's only like side view, there's no top view. Like, I'm not sure. Oh, that's different. You know what, whatever. Um, But I just know that there is a circular stair railing thing, so it might be circular. So let me do Shift A, mesh, circle. Make sure the fill type is n-gon, so it has something. S to then GZ to bring it up, and then S to scale. And then move that there, I guess. Turn on snap. Actually, let me not do that. Let me go into edit mode, and then E and then Z to extrude along the Z axis. Something like that. Maybe scale something like this. I think that's fine. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's what I meant. Oh. Okay. And then turn on snapping now. Make sure it's face project, so when I do GZ, it snaps to the face at the bottom. All right, so that's kind of the idea. And maybe this is too large, so S and then Z to bring this down. GZ to bring it here, S and then G. I don't even know what I just did, but sure. Oh, I forgot to turn on my shortcuts. Okay. Um, sure. Sure. Okay, now I kind of want to do something like this, but I'm not sure if I want to do something like that. Do I want to do something like that? Okay, let me take this one, Shift D to make a copy just in case I mess up, which I always do, so always making copies. Okay. Select this one, right? And then I guess I'll just do, I don't know, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just do Shift D, GZ to bring it up. And then I'll scale it down, GZ, turn on snapping now would be great, GZ to bring it here. And then kind of make it bigger, so S and then Z, so something like that. GZ to snap here. It's literally not snapping. Okay. Make sure, okay, so in top view, by pressing numpad 8, I'm just gonna make sure it's at the center, which it is, so that's good. And then I'll have to do another one. So I'll do Shift D, escape, GZ to bring it up. And then I'll just scale it even more, but S and then Z to scale on the Z axis. So it's kind of like this. And it has to be smaller than the actual circle here. And then maybe this one has to be bigger on the X axis. I don't know. All right, something like that. Maybe so. Well, this one's actually too, I don't know. Let me go to wireframe mode. Maybe what I need is this for it to be S and then Y, and then just scale down. Is that too much or too bad? Let me go back to solid view mode. Do I want that? I feel like it would be bigger though, so maybe not. Or maybe it's just these things that need to be bigger. Like that. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. How about I just select these, do GZ. Oh, are you kidding me? Turn off snapping, then do GZ and kind of have it right there. I think that might be good. All right. And then let's see, what else would I do here? The stairs. Do I want to do the stairs? No. So we're doing that another day. All right, let me do Shift A mesh and then either I do a plane, let me do a plane. GZ. Oh no, you would, okay, Shift A, cylinder's better. So delete that and then cylinder. GZ to bring it up, and then let me go to object transformations. Let me do S and then X to see scale that I like here. And then whatever scale I apply on the X, I'll copy it here, make sure it's the same on the Y. Has to be smaller though, and then let's see, smaller than that. So S and then X, kind of like that. But whatever scale I apply on the X, I have to apply to the Y over here in object properties. All right, that's good. I think just do S and then Z to make it slightly smaller, to make kind of the stairway. I'll do GC, maybe S and then Z to make it even more smaller. So then in that case, I'll have to make it thinner. Whatever applied to the X, I'll apply to the Y. Okay, great. So then now, here's the thing though. I'm gonna have to, this would be like a curve modifier, or it could be a circle. Let me see. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do this stair. I think I'm gonna take it my own way, and instead of doing like this stairway, I'll just do maybe select this one, and then I'll select edge select, and then Alt select this edge. Nope, wrong one. This one over here, and then EZ to bring this up, and then I'll just make like a glass thing or something. Like a glass container. All right, something like that. Is that too much? That might be too much. That could be too much. If I do easy, would that also be too much? I feel like it wouldn't make sense though. I don't think it makes sense. Let me do Control Z, then I, and then easy. Something like that. And then in it, I could, do I want to do that though? I think I would want it to make it its own thing. So let me do Control Z, and then do Shift A and then add like a cylinder. So I could do cylinder, GZ to bring it up, then scale that, GZ to bring it up. I'm not sure. I want it to be bigger than that. So GZ to bring it down. I think that's fine, maybe. Oh, I noticed though that this one isn't downward, so I have to do that. Make sure it's there. Do the same thing for this one, right there. And then top view, make sure it's at the center. It is. Great. All right, so that's gonna be like a glass thing. So then now I'm just gonna go and scale this just a bit, maybe GZ to bring it up. All right, this is gonna be like a glass dome or something. And then I think I'm gonna replicate maybe this scene over here with these little thingies reaching out. So I think what I'll do is, I don't know, what will I do? Let's see. I could, oh, X-ray. There we go, now I can see. I was like, how am I supposed to see inside? I could do wireframe also, but that's kind of too complicated, or not that great to see. So first things first, Shift A, and then it's kind of either a curve or like, I don't even know what it is, but we're gonna do it, like these little thingies here. So Shift A, and then I could do a mesh, and then I could do cube. GZ to bring it up, and then do Control 2 to add a subdivision modifier. So Control, are you serious? Okay, hold up. Edit, preferences, input, turn that off. Control 2, there we go. Alright, and then, how can we do this? So S and then Z, no, S and then X to scale on the X-axis. Something like that, and whatever scale I apply in the X, I'll do it for the Y. And then it's kind of curved, so really what I'm looking for is doing Control R to kind of move it this way, and maybe if I do front view, I can scale this downwards, and then I can do Control R to add a loop cut, and then either rotate this, that looks so weird, rotate this kind of this way, and then do G and then X to kind of move it this way, and then maybe rotate it this way, and then do Control R to kind of have something like that. So this is what it's looking like. I should probably just do this outside of the cube. Like, what am I doing? I just put it inside later. Oh my god, what did I do? There we go. So it's looking like that. Okay, much easier to see. And then, I don't know, do I want to do Control R to add another loop cut kind of here, or do I want to leave it like maybe scaled? I could just do, turn on, let's see, I could turn on X-ray at the top, go to front view by pressing the button under the escape key and hovering over front, and then scaling it this way, but not too much. Something like that. Right? And then I would actually maybe scale this downwards a bit like this. All right, that looks good. And then Shift A, okay, turn off X-ray, then Shift A, mesh, and then UV sphere. GZ to bring it up. And then S to scale. Kind of put it, let's see, G and then Y to move it over here. So kind of do something like that. And then maybe I would just turn this a little bit, turn on X-ray, and then just maybe select this stuff and then rotate it this way. Maybe, maybe not. Eh. Alright, and then, let's see, bring this up a bit. Bring this here. Alright, and then it's kind of like, I don't know, let me go edit mode, select the top, turn on X-ray. Actually, let me go top view, that would be better. Select kind of, okay, I don't want X-ray on for this point, so something like, that's not gonna be good though. So you know what? Front view would be good, and then I could just do this. Turn on X-ray, then do this. And then it covers that. Beautiful. And then I'll just, what will I do? Or maybe I should have done it a little bit, I don't know. Make it more, it's gonna have a different material. So let me go here, click on new, and then click on plus, and then new, and then assign, and this is gonna be like a dark blue or something, I don't know. Something like that. Let me see in material preview what it looks like. Let me save this before going there. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like. Something like that, although that's like horrible, but we'll deal with it later. So edit mode, and then, great, to do the same thing at the bottom. So how about I just take these two things, bring them up a bit, then go to bottom view. Okay, no, never mind. G and then X. Okay, so dot and then bottom view and then edit mode and then, do I want that? Not really. How would I get that? Okay, front view, X-ray, there we go. Okay, great. And then, what? Did I select everything by accident? I did, didn't I? I'm going to select this one. There we go. And now I can just click on, I think it's the same color, right? So I'll just give it the same material. And let me see, material preview. I don't see it though. Why? Oh, assign. There we go. Okay, great. And then I think this might be a little bit bigger though. So let me go front view, select, okay, X-ray. What did I just do? Oh, cool. I didn't know that. All right. I don't know what's happening. So front view, select this, and then assign. I think, is that what I want? I'm not even sure. Whatever. All right. And then there's this, what is it? There's like this circle around it. I mean, I could just take maybe the face select and then select these faces by pressing Shift Alt. Nope, wrong thing. Alt here, and then I could extrude. Well, escape, extrude the faces. Oh, that wouldn't work. So I would do Alt E, extrude face along normals, and then do something like that. Maybe that would work. Yeah, there we go. Pretty. All right, let me do Control Z and do that again because even I kind of got lost there. Okay, so turn off X-ray, and then we have our little circle thingy. So what I'll do is I'll just do Alt and then select this one. I think it's the middle one, right? Or maybe is it this one? I can't tell. Maybe this one. Maybe both of them. No, just this one. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, Alt and then select this one. And then I'll do, because I can't do E and then extrude kind of outwards because they're all facing different directions, what I can do is I can do Alt E and then extrude faces along normals. So basically, I didn't explain this earlier, but normals in geometry are basically lines perpendicular to the faces. So each of the faces have a line pointing outwards. And so when you're extruding, now you can just extrude along normals along like the direction that they're pointing. So that's why when I do this, I can now extrude along the direction that they're pointing, something like this. So just to give you a visual, I think I can actually pull up the normals here somewhere, right here. There we go. So see, each face has a line pointing outwards. And so that's why when I'm extruding along the normals, the faces are extruding, right? So this one right here would be extruding along this normal, this little blue line, and and so on and so on, right? That's kind of the idea. Let me turn off this thing here. All right, back over here. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. But it's more like, I don't know, it's more smooth. Or is it bigger? I could also do Alt and then extrude along normals again, just make it kind of bigger. Is that what it wants? No. I'm not sure. Maybe just a little bit. Alt E, extrude faces along normals. Something like that, maybe. And then I can just select this and then assign it that same color. Oh, but oh my god, I need to select everything actually. So let me assign it this color, but then it's gonna only assign this outer edge, and I need it to be like the whole thing though. So I'll do Shift Alt select this wrong thing. Oh. So reselect these and then do the same thing for the bottom, although I think that's fine already. And then assign. Oh no. Now I have to do these two. I'll just select them individually because I totally have time for that. assign. Okay, select these. Assign. Oh my god. Okay, how about I literally just. You know what I could do? There's this thing called circle selecting. So I can do top view, and then let me actually move this. I don't need this. And then edit mode, and then I can press on C, and that's gonna pull up the circle. I can scroll up and make this as small as possible, and then I can just hover over the things that I want to select, which makes it a lot easier to do, although I'm doing a messy job at doing it though. Let me go back and do it again. All right. Whoops. C. What am I doing? Okay, C. I think it would be faster if I just did this myself. If I assign the material, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let me just do this and then escape and then select this material and assign it. Oh, okay, great. Not again. Not me spending 5 hours trying to select these little thingies. Okay, select material, assign. Okay, there we go, finally. Um, the bottom is not even, I have to do the same thing at the bottom. So Alt, why is it selecting, I needed to select the other direction. Like, hello? There we go. Wrong thing again. Okay, material, assign, and then I would have to do these two, assign material, and then this I could do it, hold up, assign these, and then select two of them, and then do Shift Alt. You're kidding me. Why is this the hardest thing? Okay, let me go bottom view. And then actually this would be easy to do C because there's no other things surrounding. So let me just select these here. So C, and then do that. And then select the material, and then escape. I mean, back in tab, what am I doing? Tab, and then assign. There we go. Okay, took 5 hours, but we got it done. Anyway, I'll change the color later, obviously, but this is what I'm gonna do now. And then, what else am I doing? Oh yeah, so this is kind of where the thing is gonna protrude from this little like ball thingy. So I guess I could just, oh wait, it's an open thing. I didn't notice that. I thought it was just a colored thing, this thing at the bottom here. So I would have to do front view, X-ray, select this again, and then actually do E and then Z to bring it. Whoa, bring it up. So E, nope, E and then Z to bring it up. Do something like that. And then from there, oh, I still had to do it because, like, yeah. All right, and then from there, there's this thing coming out of it. So let me turn off X-ray. And I'm not sure if I want to select these faces, or I could inset. So I to inset, and then I could E and extrude. And then what I can do is maybe do Control R, and then scale this kind of like this way, and then scale all this. What is going on? Bro, what? Object mode, edit mode, why is it like this? There we go, so W, bro, what? Okay, and then scale this one. Oh no, I didn't want to select that. Oh, I am so confused. Okay, select this and then scale it. Nope, wrong thing. Turn on X-ray and then scale it. No, select it again. Scale it this way. think that's kind of what I'm going for, but also what I'm not going for. So let me escape, do another Control R, scale it this way, and then maybe scale that here, do Control R here, scale it that way, then do, I think it's too small. Now I messed up the geometry, are you kidding me? What is this? Okay, Control Z, and then, nope, wrong thing. Keep messing up. Okay, front view. It just needs to be like that. Beautiful. That's what I meant. It needs to be bigger. And then do something like that. Do another Control R here, scale that. It doesn't even matter what the shape is. Alright, and then do Shift A, mesh, and then actually hold up. Let me put the cursor here. So when I do Shift A, mesh, UV sphere, it pops up here. Beautiful. There we go. Do GZ to bring it up here. Yep, that's kind of it, honestly. So make sure that's rightly positioned. This could definitely be bigger. So let me go into, no, wrong thing. Oops. Select this, and then select this, and then GZ to bring it kind of this way, and then GZ to bring this here this way. All right, and then let me go to top view and then wireframe so I could see through. It needs to be, I can't even see. Are you serious? I just can't tell if it's at the center. It's obviously not. So GY, there we go. Right? I think that's fine. Oh, I forgot to scale along the X. Yo, I'm done with myself. I forgot to scale along the other side. Okay, that's great. So I'm gonna have to take this and then okay, right view maybe. There we go. And then scale all of these S and then Y. There we go. Oh my god, that's so bad. It's because I forgot to turn on X-ray, so that's why I didn't select everything. So again, right view, and then everything, and then S and then Y. There we go. Now it's fine. Okay, back here, turn off X-ray mode. And then, yeah. Okay, what am I doing now? So, let's see. If I go into material preview, I get to see this. Maybe it should have been thinner. I could go into edit mode and then do Alt, select these faces. Oh, select face select these faces, and then do SZ to make them, oh no. Nope, that's not gonna work. Because then all of these faces, oh, it's because I extruded twice. You know what, never mind. Okay, right click, shade smooth, or shade auto smooth. And then let me take this thing here. It's gonna have the same color as the other materials. So GX to kind of move it more in the center. I don't think I even moved it at all. Okay. And then I'll just select this material here and move on with my life. Right click, shade smooth. Okay. So that's kind of the idea. And so if I were to just take this and make a copy of it, because I always mess up, so gotta make some copies of everything, I can do Control J and apply this. So not apply it, but join everything. Did I have any modifiers? So Control J to join everything. So now it's one object. Great. And then I can rotate, right? And just put this one here. So rotate by pressing R. So let me turn on snapping and then R, not R, G to snap here, and then turn this off and then just bring it in a little bit. So GX. I think it's way too big though. It might be. Yeah, okay. S and then Z, GZ. I think that's fine. right, it's the same color. You know what? I'm gonna go, let's see, where's the color picker? Which image did I use? I don't even remember. All right, so I just uploaded it to Canvas so that I could use my color picker and then just kind of get that color. Although it's very, oh my God, it's very bad quality. Okay. And then I'll just go back here and change the base color, hex, paste that in there. Beautiful. Now we have the same color. And then I'll do right click, shade, auto smooth, and then do the same color here. There we go. That's kind of what we're looking at now. And as for the lines, yeah, we'll get to that another day. So, um, yeah, so that's kind of one thing. Let me go ahead and do Shift D, make another copy of this, and then select these, and then do Control J to join. Oh my God, what did I just do? Oh, it's because it has a Solidify mod. Wait, what? Girl is confused. Control J. Why does it do that? Because it joins both of the meshes? How about I just parent them? So right click, parent, object. So if I move them, they move together. Beautiful. Okay, yep, that's what I meant. And then I have to make two of these. So I'll do Shift D, right? Oh no, wrong thing. Control Z. Select these, Shift D, and then R, Z 180. There we go. So now I have two cute ones. And then let's see, what else do I have to do? Um, yeah, that's kind of what I did want to do. That's all. I just have to scale them down and put them in the cylinder here, which you know what, I'll probably do Shift D, make a copy, and just generally make it, just scale it to be bigger so I could actually work with these things. So turn on X-ray. Nope, wrong thing. Wireframe mode. Am I going crazy? Okay, X-ray. There we go. All right, and then I'll select these, and then GZ to bring them here, and then I'll just scale them, and then GZ to bring them down. And so they should, if I turn on snapping and then do GZ, they should snap kind of towards the face. So if I turn off X-ray, let me do GZ here. Kind of there. So they should snap towards that top face. So turn on X-ray, let me see, is that? Yeah, I think that's about right. I would just go here and then do G and then Y to move it here. And then I would actually take this one. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's select everything G, Y to move it back here. All right. All right, I would just take this one and do G, Y to move it kind of here. Why are they rotated differently? Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like I would want them to be a little. How about I take these and then S and then Z to scale them down, GZ to bring them down, select this one to bring it kind of upwards, this one to bring it kind of upwards. I just feel like they're rotated weird because this one is different than this one. Maybe I should just scale them down this way. I could scale them down, kind of like this, and then G to bring up over here, and then I'll just delete this one, honestly. And then select this one, Shift D, and then again RZ 180 degrees. And then do G and then X to move it this way. Okay, there we go. Let's see what else. Think that's good. This is gonna be glass, by the way, but we'll figure that out later. I mean, what else am I missing? Something I want to add, I'm not sure. Let's see, what else could be in there? I mean, not really anything. I could make some gas, but that would require simulation, and I'm not sure I want to do that. But maybe I do want to do that. I just haven't done gas. I've done water simulations, just not gas. Like, I don't think I've ever, I think I did it once just to try it out. Where even are they? There's cloth, soft. Oh, there is a fluid is gas. Okay, let me try to think. Do I want to do that? I could do Shift A, mesh, and then a cube. Or actually, let me delete that. Let me go put my cursor in here. No, here, in here. Okay, whatever. And then go to object mode and then object and then quick effects, quick smoke. All right, Control S. Now this would be a great part to really save your file 5,000 times. All right, so I want it to be kept kind of in this box here. So actually, you know, it would be nice if it did kind of escape the glass. That would be cool, actually. So maybe I will leave it like that. All right, so kind of something like this, and then let me see. So gas, let me do 60. So maybe this is definitely not going to be that low poly, but let's see. Modular should probably S and then Z to scale on the Z axes, or maybe not. Just GZ to bring it down. Okay, and then S and then X to scale on the X axis. I think we're good. And then let me see if I play it. I don't see anything. Let's see. Oh, I meant replay, not modular. So let me go back to 0 and then play this. There we go. Alright, so if you let it run, it ends up looking something like this, which is okay, I guess. And let me do Control S to save that and go back to selection. And I think real quick, if I go to material preview, um, this is kind of what it looks like, this little gas, and I could give it a color, I think, if I could just go to material property and give it a surface of principled BSDF, and then give it like a green color. Let's see, would that work? So it's not working? Is it because I don't have a light? Shift A, mesh, light, sun. Let's see. It's like, why is it like that? Oh, I know why. Because this is like, I forgot to add an actual object. So let me exit out of here. Make sure in physics settings this is still the domain, but then what I'll do is I'll select this one, do Shift D, escape, P, oh, it's already its own thing, okay, scale, and then I'll make this one. Oh, that's what it was. I need it to be, let's see, inflow, and then delete this one, and then go back to this one, and then just make sure that it's change the color of this one, and then I can make it green, but I don't have to bake it again. So let me go back to the domain, go to physics settings, domain, scroll all the way down, click on dissolve, and then let me Control S is resumable, and then replay again, and then play it again and see what happens. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. I found this tutorial and I watched it up to here, like 4 minutes of it, just to kind of get the settings that I wanted. And yeah, so that's how I did the gas. And then I went and stopped at kind of like 5. I don't even know where I stopped, but I didn't go all the way. I just need a little bit, and I think this is fine. I just still can't get. Oh, here it is. The smoke color. How do I get that? Material preview? I still can't see it in material preview, which is a problem. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to see it, and I heard that you have to bake it, but I tried doing that. It's not letting me see it. So, it's weird. Oh, so now it wants to work. Just as I was about to give up, I was literally going to give up, and now it's green. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it's like what? Okay, anyway, what I did was I just changed it to replay, which is what I had at the beginning, so I don't understand why it didn't work in the beginning. Is resumable, and then I think, what else did I do? Materials. I don't even think that's the base color. Okay, this is the base color here. And then I think in render properties, I just turned up volumetric lighting to 160 and samples to 16. But this is in solid view mode. I got the color. Wait, why is the color showing up in solid view mode? Bro, things are just not making sense. Alright, I think I'm good with just 2 frames rendered because there's like, this thing takes 5 hours. So I think I might just, I don't know. I don't even know if it works yet in material preview. I just know that I got the color to work. I don't know how, but I got it to work. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna save by doing Control S. And then I'm so scared if I play it again, it's gonna freeze. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let me press escape. Okay. And then hopefully I could see the material. Okay, this is great. I still can't see it. I don't know why. This is kind of what I was going for, but obviously I can't see it in material preview. And I also don't think that I could, let me try, object convert to mesh. That's not gonna look good. Or is it? It's still not there though. I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do without the smoke because this is taking way too long and it's just not happening here. So, I think that's what I'm going for. Let me delete the light. I don't know if I want anything else to be in here. Um, no, and I also think I'm gonna leave these how they are. Where are the things? I might just go to material preview and then turn up the roughness so they look more less shiny. Right? Do the same thing for these ones, I think. They're already the same. Make sure this is smooth, this is smooth. I think that's all I wanted to do with those. I'm not really gonna make the lines because, like, no. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I might just take the ceiling. Let me go into edit mode and then I'll take this over here and I'll do, well, maybe not. Let me put a light in there instead. Let me do Shift A mesh and then light. Where's light? Light and then either a spot or an area. I could do an area. And then turn up the size to be something like, I don't know, 5. G and then X to move it kind of towards the left. GZ to bring it down. And then I kind of don't want the color to be green. I want it to be blue. And that should give it like some light there. Okay, let me select everything. Shift D to make a copy. Or not. It's freezing now. That's great. Okay, and then G and then Y to move it over here. Okay, and so this over here, I'm just going to scale. Whoops, or not. You know what? Let me delete the gas thing because I'm not even going to need it because I'm not going to see it. So unless I render it, I could render it and see if it shows up in the render. I could do that. Let me try it. So if I do Control, never mind, that's not working out. So let me just delete all this stuff here. So delete this cube. Then why are there multiple? Oh my god. Is that why I couldn't see it? Bro, how many copies did I have? Oh my god. Alright, not this, but the one inside is what I want to change. Or is it not the one inside? Now I'm confused. Yeah, let me delete that. Okay, so then that should be gone, and then we should just have this left, which is perfect. Let me just do GY, and then I'll take this and just scale it down, and I'll just do G, kind of bring it over here, and I'll actually select this one, delete it, select this, and bring it down over here. Scale it down even more, do something like this, go to top view, then GY, GX, something like that might be good. And then, really quickly, let me just give things a few materials because I want this to look fun. So this one is, it needs some thickness. Let me go modifier, solidify, and do something like 0.03. I'm just not sure why in the world does it look that way. Like what? Why is it like that? I could just delete it and do shift A mesh and add a cylinder again. Or where the heck? Okay, Control Z, cursor over here, and then selection, and then do Shift A mesh and then cylinder so it actually shows up here. GZ to bring up, scale, GZ, scale, GZ. Ooh, we see the light, so cute. SZ, GZ. Maybe that's too much. We could do GZ, bring it down, go to top view, G and then X. And then I would just go to wireframe mode, select these, just kind of move them here, and then select this area, just bring it down by pressing GZ, G, and then X. Alright, I think we're good. And then now in render preview, I can go and make this thing. Did I give this solidify? For the old one, right? Let me do this again. So something like 0.02, and then even thickness, and then materials. Let me do Control S to save. Click on new surface glass BSDF, and then let's see, let me look up the things that I use here. So I don't think I wrote it down for this one. Where's my cup? Okay, so for the IQR 0.930, and then for the roughness 0.210. So IQR roughness 0.210, and then to actually see it be glass, I have to go to cycles, which is the actual render engine. There we go. See, now we're getting somewhere. And then to see it better, I'm gonna have to go to light paths, and then direct lighting 4, indirect lighting 1, and then I would actually bring this light. Let me escape and select the light. I'm gonna go to material preview. I'm trying desperately to select the light right now. It's not letting me. Alright, GZ to bring it up. And then maybe scale it. GX. Okay. Scale it a bit. Alright. So this is what it's looking like. And you can see that kind of happening. Although you can also not see anything, but yeah. Alright, I would do right click shade auto smooth. And then let's see. What else could I do here? I just need to be able to see through. I feel like these need to be smaller. So I can scale these, then bring it up. Not too much. Let me delete this one. Shift D. Whoops. So this one and this one, nope, wrong thing. Shift D, and then again RZ 180, then GX. So I could look at something like that. See, I think that's way better. Although again, it's not looking like they're in the same position. So let me go to top view, wireframe. Yeah, they're not. This is so annoying. Okay, G and then Y maybe? Right, maybe that's better. Okay, great. Um, yeah, okay, 2 hours and I've only done like two things. That's great. All right, so then this bottom thing over here, it's kind of like metallic. So I'm gonna click on material preview, click on new. It's gonna be metallic, so I'm gonna do 1 and then roughness about 0.2 so that it's shiny. And then as for the color, it needs to be, where's my canvas stuff? Okay, it needs to be this color here. Copy that. And then base color, hex paste that in there. I think this one is kind of like this color. Let's see. Maybe this one. This one needs a little bit more faces, I feel like. So if I could just do, let's do Control R. It's not going to show up though. So let me not do that. How would I want to do this? I also feel like it's more, let's do something. If I select this face and I scale it, it's kind of like more straight than what it looks like there. If I do right click shade auto smooth, it looks like this though, so I don't know if that's what I want. It's okay. And then this, let's see, it's kind of the exact same thing. Although this one, let's see, this one would be literally the same thing. This one as well. It's just that these need to be shade smooth, auto smooth, and then shade smooth, auto smooth. And then as for the floor, it's kind of like it's very shiny. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna actually do with it. Let's see. I could just make long paneling. I think that might work. But how would I do that? Okay, if I go into edit mode, select this face, I can GZ to bring it. No, that's not gonna work. Or maybe it is gonna work. I could do easy to bring it down a bit. Something like that. And then do Shift D to make a copy, escape, and then P to separate by selection. And then in select the floor, and in edit mode, A to select everything. And then I would actually do Control R, something like this. And then, okay, I just did slash so I could focus on this. Control R, and then do something like that. But it's kind of like maybe 2 would be good, or maybe 1. 1 would be good. And then I'll just take face select, and I'll select these faces, X to delete the faces. I'm only left with 1, and then what I'll do is I'll select it and go to modifiers, add a solidify, something like 0.05, or actually something like this, and then even thickness, and then I'll add a bevel. So if I scroll down, increase the segments, and then increase the edges here. It's very thin though, and it's like white. So how am I supposed to do the white paneling? Oh, I could do a white floor that emits light. Ah, I could do that. Yes. Okay, let me try to do that then. So I need this to be centered in that case. And then let me put slash so everything else pops up again. And then I'll just add an array modifier. And I'll do another array modifier. but this time 0 on the X and 1 on the Y. And then I'll actually do 4, so I filled up the space. And then, yeah, so let me go and actually turn up random colors here so I can see stuff. And then just bring it up a bit, GZ, bring it up, something like that. Not even too much. Something like that. And then I would want it to be more bevelly so that I can actually see a little bit on the outside. Or you know what I could do? Instead of doing that, I could just say array and do like 1.2. Okay, no, 1.01. Something like that. So then if I select the floor, which I'm trying to here, then I can give the floor a specific material. So I can do like new and an emission, and then it can emit like the white light, and then I can turn on, let's see. Oh no, because this is cycles, so there's no blue actually. Hold up. Oh, okay, let's turn it down a bit. Try and see if this is gonna work here. So I can barely see this. What if I give it a material? The actual. Oh, it's because I didn't give this a material. Oh my god, I did it the wrong thing. This is supposed to be a principal BSDF. Where is that? Here. Okay. The actual stuff at the bottom is supposed to be what's supposed to have an emission. So let me go back to solid mode. Okay. This over here, the space at the bottom, should be like, maybe I could bring it up. So GZ, right? Let me just bring it up. And then I can do assign it actually, click on new, and then assign, click on new, add, and then assign this material to it, and then I'll give this an emission and have it be like 2 white, and then let's see what that looks like. There we go, that's what I wanted, but not too much. 1.2 would be good. And then I would bring the floor down now. So I would turn on snapping, GZ to bring it down, something like that. So now it's visible, and then I would actually go back to modifiers and just maybe do something small like 1.006. Right, something like that. And then go to materials and give this actually a metal of 100%. So it's like metallic and then roughness 0.2. Save that. Go here and see what that looks like. And actually, let me see if I want a color to be kind of like blue, but not too much blue. Something like that maybe. Or is it too metallic? I need it to be less metallic, more shiny. Something like that. Or actually, it could be white, and then I just have um, like blue lighting. I can't even say it. And something like that. All right, let me work on the walls. This is gonna take a whole day. Let's see. Um, what to do for the walls? I could do something like this. Like these brain thingies. Okay, let me do Shift A. Actually, cursor, put it here. Shift A, mesh, add a plane. R, and then Z. No, X 90. R, Z 90. Okay. And then S, and then Y to scale on the Y axis. Then I'll do G, and then X, and then GY to kind of put it in the middle here. And then click on modifiers, add solidify modifier, do 1 so it does it outwards. Let me go to solid view mode so I can see this stuff happening. Alright, and then even thickness, and then let's see. probably make this bigger, I don't know. And then I can go into edit mode. Well, first of all, I have to apply the solidify. Okay, edit mode, and then select this face, and then inset, and then S and then Z to scale this way. And then I would just do E, and just to kind of extrude it on the X a bit. Wait, but not too much. Let me turn off snapping, and then E, and then X. Over here. Right, so you can see that happening. And so what I'll do is I'll select the whole thing actually, and I'll click on modifier, not modifiers, material properties. This has to be one metallic, roughness 0.3, and then it doesn't really matter the color. Let me go to material preview, see what it looks like. Yeah, kind of like that. But then I would want the screen to be, let's see, a new texture, and I can click on, let's say, a new thing, and then have it be a, let's say, a image texture. And I'll just have to put an image in there, which I don't know what I'm gonna put. I could copy and paste that, but let's see. Cartoon, medical images. I don't know. No, this is not what I want. What do you call those screenings? Art, medical, screening, design. It's not how you spell design. How about brain? Yes, this is what I wanted. Okay, kind of something like this. Let me see if I save this. Desktop. Oh, I can't save it. It's a web file. I need something more like this. Brain wireframe graphic. Let's do brain wireframe graphic. Much better. Let's see. I need it to be like multiple stuff. Multiple brains, but I don't know. What would look good? Oh, this one looks good. Whoa, this one's amazing. Let me see if Unsplash has anything. Oh, okay, that's kind of, this is kind of, okay, I'm not even gonna say anything. Um, I don't know. It's the only one that's giving here. It's like more like 3D models. What if I try this one? I could open it up. Downloads, brain. Let me go to UV editing. Okay, right click, UV unwrap faces, smart UV unwrap, okay. Let's see, am I not able to see it still? Okay then. Really? Sign it? Oh, there we go, I forgot to assign it. Okay, so then, I don't even know what this is. Do I have to rotate it? I feel like I have to rotate it. And then scale it, or scale it more inwards. It looks stretched out, honestly. Yeah, that's obviously not what I want. Let me see. Where are the images here? How about I search up like art vitals wireframe graphic? Maybe this one. Ooh, even this one. Or this one. Save image. Just see, I'm gonna try different options here because now this is kind of what I wanted. Ooh, this. Stop. These are so great. These are what I wanted. Okay, so let me change the images, see which one I like best. So desktop, Johnny, where's Johnny Test? I have like so many different projects. All right, I could do this one and then have it be that. I could just scale this thing on the Y so it's not too, whoops, big here. And then maybe even more. GY, and then do Shift D, GY to have it over here. And then I could do this one, have it be, let me do object relations, make single user object, okay, material, so that when I change the picture here, it doesn't change the picture on the other one. Let's see, which one would be good? This one maybe? I would just have to go to UV editing for this one. Let me do right click, no, edit mode, right click. Oh, here it is. So I just have to move it here, scale it up kind of like this way, and then GY, or GX actually. There we go, something like that. I think that's good. And then, let me save that, reload, is this what it's looking like? I could also go and give this a material. I mean, it's okay. Alright, let me go to material preview. I'm just not sure. Do I want to use any other images? I need more inspo. Let's see. What else can I do? Ooh, I can do something like that. Or like I could do pipes. I could do pipes. Let me do pipes. I could do cylinders. Let's go to solid view mode, Shift A, mesh, and then cylinder. I could scale on the X, and then the same scale that I applied on the X, I could apply on the Y. And then what I can do is do GY to bring it up, GZ to bring it down. And then I could just put like piping all over the walls, to be honest. Just kind of scale it a bit, S and then Z. I could just turn on snapping to make my life easier. GY so it snaps to the face. GZ so it snaps to this face. And then either I could do it here, do some piping there, S and then Z to scale, GZ, S and then Z, and I put it there maybe. Not that it really matters. Right click shade smooth or shade auto smooth, and then I would actually move these a little bit here, GY. So then if I'm selecting this, I can, let's see, what can I do? I could probably do like a, I don't know, like a computer? I don't know, I need more inspo. Let's see. So there's pipings. Um, hmm. Oh, wait, this is exactly what I wanted to look at. Alright, I'll do that. Hmm, we'll see. So I could do that, and then I could, let me just do random things at this point. Shift A, mesh RX90, RZ90, and then, oh, actually, no. Control Z, and then snap GY over here. And then I could do G, no, I could leave it there, but then I can do turn off snapping, then do G and then Y to bring it up a bit. And then modifiers, add a solidify modifier, 1 so it does it forward. And then even thickness. Let me try giving it a bevel, see if that looks nice. Okay, and then I'll just do edit mode. Actually, no, I'll do Shift A, mesh, and then circle. And then just kind of move it here, then RX90, edit mode, F to give it a face. Object mode, scale it down, kind of move it here. Turn on snapping, GY so it snaps to the face, GX to move it kind of over here. And then give it some thickness, so solidify modifier, 1 so it does it forward. Let's do 0.03, or we just do 1, or not, 0.8, 0.3. That's much better. Even thickness, I can give it a base color red, and then I can give it a roughness of like really rough so that it doesn't look shiny. And then let's see, I'm just not sure what I want the colors to be here for the walls. And go into edit mode. Oh, it's because I have it. Oh no, it's connected to the floor. I think I meant this one. There we go. Doesn't change the other one. Alright, so what am I doing again? Oh yeah, just making it metallic. 100%. Right click, shade smooth. Then this could be, let's see, I could give it this color. Control S, see what that looks like. Ooh, no, definitely not. How about metallic 0.2? And then roughness. Okay, how about it's just, I want it to be less metallic, more rough. I mean less rough, so it's shiny. And what if I do right click, shade flat? Would that be better? Sure. And then this could also have this material. You know what, maybe it doesn't have to be metallic. Or maybe it does, it looks fine actually. How about, let's see, if I go into edit mode, select this. So nice color already. What if I do blue? What if I actually don't do blue? What if I just do this one? Oh, then it kind of conflicts with the image. So how about we go back to how we had it? I am so confused. Which color is it now? Okay, great. Alright, this is definitely too big for the size of things. So scale that down. Solid view mode, just bring it down, GZ, GY, nope, GX. Okay, as for the piping, I don't know, maybe I'll get rid of the piping and instead I'll just do Shift A plane. Z, nope, RX90. Well, that's definitely the wrong thing to do. So RX90, okay. Then S and then X to scale. And then I can kind of do the same style that I did for the gaming room I did a few weeks ago. Let me just reference it because I barely remember. Let's see. Where is it? Here. So I'll just kind of copy the same wall decorations that I did. Or I could just make it easy on myself and just go to the blend file and copy it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, honestly. Which day was this? 20th? Hopefully I still have that. 20th. Alright, I'm obviously going to have to rescale, but this is kind of what I'm going for here. These little thingies. If I could ever select them. Ah, maybe I should have added a monitor. And then these two. There we go. Can I copy them and then paste them somewhere else? Let's see if it works. Oh my god. What did I do? Oh, well, yeah, it did work. I just need these to be deleted and this one over here to be scaled up real big. And then just bring back here GX, S, and then X, and then just turn on snapping, GY, so it snaps over here, GZ, turn off snapping, and then do GZ a little bit more, something like that. Let's see what that looks like. Obviously it's gonna have to be a different color, so I'll do let's see, just blue. Actually, where did the other one go? Alright, I think that's fine. And then maybe I can center this. Alright, let me go back to solid view mode, select this. What in the world am I doing? Okay, G and then Y. Nope, wrong thing. G and X. G and then Y. G and then Y again. Let me just turn on snapping at this point. G, Y. Turn this off. X. G here. I need to be at the center, so let me do front view and then G, Z, and then I actually should probably, I'll leave it like that. GX. Okay. I just realized that the one thing I forgot is the stairs. So, that's great. I'm not gonna do the stairs. I think it's like fine. We don't want to do crazy stuff here, but maybe I'll go ahead and go to solid view and then select these decorations and then I'll try to have them. Okay, let me delete this pipe here. Shift D, delete that. Let me do Shift D for these and then RZ90. Then G, them here. GX. Okay. Just move them slightly up. See what that looks like. Whoops. I kind of did it a little bit too wrong. I meant to do GX on the wall, not on the screens. There we go. So I'll just do GX a slight bit forward. Or not. Oh no. And then they disappear. What is going on? Are you kidding me? Hmm. Hmm. I'm just trying to see if I can like make it glow. Oh, you know what I can actually? I can change this to be emission and then change the color to be the image texture and have it be the same thing. Open that up and do downloads, or was it desktop? Desktop, Johnny test. And then I can do something that's this one. Something to emission. So for the color, do an image texture and then open up the heart one, which again is in desktop and then Johnny test. And then let's see, where is it? Here. There we go. Now we're talking. See, it's looking pretty. I don't know if this would want to be bigger. Something like that, maybe. I think it's good. And then if I just do something like this, let's see. Alright, I think this is pretty good for today. I'm just gonna go now and add a backdrop. So let me just delete all these things. And then I'll delete this too, and then I'll delete these as well. And then I'll just do Shift A mesh and then add a plane, S to scale, GZ to bring it down. Actually, let me do Control Z and then do Shift S and then cursor to world origin, then Shift A mesh add a plane, scale until it looks about there, then turn on snapping to face GZ so it snaps here, turn that off, and then GZ slightly so it's not clipping. Alright, and then edit mode, edge select the back edge or whatever edge, E to extrude, and then Z to extrude along the Z axis. Then modifiers, which is the wrench icon, add a bevel, increase these segments here, and then apply that, right click, shade auto smooth, shade smooth, and then I would just R and then Z to rotate, and then kind of scale. Actually, you know what? Probably should have scaled that first. S and then Y, and then R and then Z to rotate. There we go. And then, actually, probably should have scaled that even more, honestly. Alright, and then let's see. This can have a material. This one, let's see what that looks like. Alright, beautiful. And then I'll do Control Alt Numpad 0 to align my camera to the view. And this doesn't work if you don't have a numpad. Go to Edit Preferences and go to Input and make sure Emulate Numpad is on. This thing is so slow. Over here. Okay, to get out of this view, the middle mouse button. To go back into the view, Numpad 0. But I'm going to do something like that. Control S, and then I don't know, do I want to play around with the lighting? I could add lighting. I could do Shift A and then where is it? Light area, and then GZ to bring it up, and then just make it something like 5 or like 10. And then let's see, power could be 500. And then I think that's fine. And then I could do Shift D, and then I could do R, and then X90, and G, and then Y to move it back, and then GZ to bring it down. Let's see, would that be good? So I think that's fine. You know what I could do? I can go into material preview, actually wireframe, edit mode, select this face at the bottom, and then I can do Shift D, escape, then P by selection, and then go to material, and actually go to object mode by pressing object mode, and then object, whoa, no, where did it go? Okay, let me turn off X-ray. Is that it? I can't even tell. I don't think I did that right. Because I'm trying to get like an emission out of this. I go into edit mode, select this face. Okay, Shift D, escape, P by selection. Oh, so I did do it right. I'm gonna call it floor, and then object relations, make single user materials, and then I'll give it a emission of this blue lighting color. Save that and see what that looks like. Oh, okay, nope, that's not what I meant. Why is it doing the same thing? I'm literally trying to get the circle there, so I don't know why. Object relations, where did it go? Where's relations? Okay, relations makes single user materials, and then change it to emission. There we go, that's what I wanted. And then have it be this like blue lighting. Or I could actually just have it be the same material as this one. Alright, and then I think that's good. And then as for the lighting, I'll give it the same color as well. and then one at the top of the zoom. I should probably get this color here. There we go. And then for this material, the strength can be something like 1.5. Same thing for this one. All right, save that, numpad 0, and then I think I'm done. I'm not gonna go too much into this, but after I spent 2 hours, I say this. Okay, just render the image, and hopefully things are fine. We'll see. It'll take a little while. Oh my god, wait, I forgot to. What did I forget to do?